Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be going over a few things that I would like to see happen in Pokemon Go for 2024. Now, as we do close out in 2023, we've seen a few unfortunate changes, including the remote raid nerf, not only in the amount that we can do, but in the price increase as well. If it wasn't enough for them to limit the amount that we can do, but they absolutely increased the price by almost 100% just about, and that was a massive blow. That was one of the things that is absolutely a contributor to one of Pokemon Go's downfalls right now. So with that said though, we're gonna go ahead and talk about other things, and we're not gonna get stuck on the remote raid too much here, okay? It's gonna be within the notes that I do have here, but there are other things that I would like to see personally, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this. If you do enjoy these types of videos, make sure you do give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out quite a bit. And let's go ahead and get this started here. All right, so we've talked about this before, and it would be great to see this, a daily Pokestop. Now, we do have the Pokemon daily spawn, all right? And you're also gonna be having your daily incense. And it would just be that much better if we were able to have a daily Pokestop. Maybe you are sick. Maybe you have no Pokestops around you. You can't, reach any. You can't get out. Maybe whatever the case, maybe you're just stuck inside. If you were to have this daily Pokestop, you would be able to completely eliminate that. Now, it's not going to sit there all day, maybe, but I highly doubt that would be something that we should reasonably go for, okay? Well, let's go ahead and talk about the incense. Daily incense lasts for 15 minutes. A daily Pokestop lasts 15 minutes. I think that's a little stingy. I think we can shoot for about 30 minutes for at least a lure module to be put on it as well, okay? Now, these would only appear for yourself, so it's not like, oh, somebody puts a random Pokestop somewhere and lures you to it, okay? That you're not supposed to be. This is for you and you only to see. So nobody else is going to be able to benefit. And if you put it in a spot you're not supposed to be, well, you're just not supposed to be there. And well, Niantic can't control where you go for those kind of decisions, okay? So we don't need to get stuck on that. So if we can get that, that would be amazing. So yes, you'd be able to put on lures. It would essentially act as just a Pokestop for 30 minutes, but you will able to keep your streak going, okay? Let's move this along here. Next one, legendaries in the weekly box. We haven't seen those for a while, and it would be nice if they did bring them back, but not just for a chance to encounter one in a pool of about 6 other garbage Pokemon. I would like to see a whole lineup of Pokemon legendaries in the weekly box for us to encounter. You're gonna get a lot more people excited to get those stamps every day, believe me, all right? I personally still do it because it's just a habit. So that would be a nice thing, but I miss the days of getting those. All right, so really quick story. I did get a shiny Lugia from one, so did a friend. We did a mirror trade, and that's how I was able to get shiny Lugia in the Great League years ago. So there's that. That was great. And then up next, we do have better shiny Pokemon odds in tickets. Is right. I'll elaborate, as well as Stardust and XP. So moving forward, it looks like the model is going to be selling tickets to us. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, you greedy Niantic. They got to figure out an ad revenue way somewhere, some compensation. If they're going to cut down the remote raids and gaslight us and tell us, oh, those did that, it's not hurting our profits. Okay, we know it is. So they're going to be trying to compensate, or whatever their new venture is on collecting more money. But nonetheless, tickets. If they're going to start doing these, I would love to see an increased chance of getting shinies when you do purchase them for events. Not only that, more XP and more Stardust. That'd be fantastic, okay? There's really not much more to say about it. Okay, well, more so when you buy the tickets and then you do a task and then you encounter Pokemons from the ticket, those ones, I want those to be a higher chance to be shiny. That's what I'm talking about. All right, next up, we do have CD Pokemon have a chance to have their move in the wild or in raids, okay? I've had this thought for a while, and I was thinking, after Community Day, why not, since they can spawn in the wild, why not have them potentially being able to have their Community Day move? Now, this is going to be obviously at their full evolution, so say Blaziken would have Blast Burn, so you would have a chance to encounter it with their Community Day moves. I don't really see a problem with that. Okay, if you're going to put them in raids or whatever, have them be able to have a chance. It's not 100%, just a chance. Wouldn't that be fun? A little added, little cherry on top there. These little things would be awesome for quality of life, okay? All right, so better TM system. I just put this one in last second because I remembered, oh, better talk about the TMs. So way before the elite TMs were here, we were talking about how you should hold off on powering up tons of legendaries, because a lot of people would power up 3 to 4 of them, and then, you know, there was no way for you to get the new move once they got their exclusive move until they came out the elite TMs. Now we don't have to worry about any of that. But now, you know, we have TMs, and, you know, it could be easy to get, they could be difficult sometimes. I was running low for a while. It seemed like they really shut off the valve for that, so we are all in a drought. But bouncing back between a move multiple times, I have literally, you know, obviously it's going to be more of a pain in the butt for something, say like a Hypno, right? That has a lot of moves, and for Mew, you're better off just using an elite TM to get your move, okay? If you have like 100 of those charge moves ready to go, Mew's a different story. But things like Hypno, it can bounce back. You can waste up to 20 to 30 trying to get the move that you want. What I would like to see is if you can, say, put in, I don't know, there's a multiple different ways you can go about this, but I'm thinking you can, say, put 5 and pick the move. Not the elite move, not a legacy move, nothing like that, but simply pick the move. But you have to invest more TMs, but you're taking a gamble. So you're investing 5 to just pick the move already, instead of trying to bounce back and forth. Before you know it, you've used 15 to 20 to, you know, 25 or something like that for those higher move Pokemon. Okay, but enough about that one. Let's keep it moving here. All right, so where were we at? Better TM system. All right, more XL candies. More XL candy events, as well as easier to get XL candies. Now, I don't want this to be an easy grind. I get it. There needs to be aspects in this game that are a little bit grindy, a lot of it grindy, a difficult thing to get. And then once you do have them, it's going to be a nice accomplishment, aka spend as much money as freaking possible to max out all of your legendaries. Let's be realistic. So if there were better ways for us to get XL candies, that would be fantastic. I'm gonna even propose this, and I know a lot of you are gonna probably be like, no, this is not the way you should be going with this, but what else am I supposed to propose? I can say, oh, you know, just hand out more for events. Yes, but more an incentive, if they're gonna do this, is a subscription fee. Again, yes, I'm talking about this, where you can get more XL candies. So currently right now we do have, it's not necessarily a subscription, it's just more of a seasonal couple of months, this month ticket, where you get the incubator and then more XP for spinning and catching first one of the day, and then open up more gifts, which is a nice little perk and it's worth it. Maybe we can see something where you get more XL candies, and I mean a bigger increase. I'm not of this a chance, come on, let's go. All right, that's one of the reasons why limited remote raids has become such a pain in the ass, is because we can't get as many XL candies as we want. It's just like, come on. All right, so that would be great. All right, anyways, another suggestion here is to like this video. So if you do want to help me out, make sure you like this video. Okay, all right, so I had to throw that in there again. Cheaper remote raid passes. So here we go. I put this towards the bottom because I knew I might get hung up on it, but let's see. Cheaper remote raid passes, that's pretty much it. Self-explanatory. They're extremely expensive right now. It's ridiculous. I'm still using them because obviously this is just what I do, but I could imagine for the average person, you're all cutting down big time. I hear it all. I see the comments. I read the comments. I see Twitter, X, whatever. If you can do that. Also, maybe increase them to about 10 remote raids a day. That maybe. I know we're all screaming about this and it's never probably going to happen, but it's worth just mentioning, okay? And then I do have the final one here. I can go on and on. These are just a fun few suggestions for you right now. Excellent throw combos, okay? So I guess this could work while, say, you're playing a Spotlight Hour and there's a really easy Pokemon to do combos on, and you just keep going and going, and eventually it'll like critical catch it after a certain amount, I suppose. Curved, excellent throws. But now that I'm thinking about this, I'm now just realizing that this can be extremely manipulated by those spoofing apps, because they have the ability to just throw the ball and just hits an excellent throw. So this is me in real time realizing what I'm talking about. Okay, well, let's just say it anyways, without that whole mess there. Unfortunately, everything's ruined by kind of stuff like that. But if we can see a combo for a legendary, you know how you get curve throw, excellent throw, golden Raz, and it keeps breaking out, and you're like, what the freaking is wrong with this? I powdered up all these damn Pokemon, found the people, made it here, or at least remote raid, whatever, and you keep doing like excellent throw, curve throw, catch, and it just keeps breaking out. So unless you're speed capped and you're going really fast or something, if you're sitting still, okay, yes, we've got a problem, it keeps breaking out. I hate that. I can't stand that. One of my most annoying things about this game is that. So if we can get a combo and where it would just eventually just catch it, because combo breaker, you got 10 curve throws in a row, critical catch. Come on, just give it to us at that point. Is it so difficult? Make the game that much more enjoyable. It's like they're literally trying to make it so we're mad. It's like they're trying to intentionally piss us off or make this game as frustrating as possible. That's the way I see it in my eyes. As a day one player and being here every single day, that's just the way it's starting to look. It wasn't like that always, but it's starting to look a lot more here. Oh, and I forgot there was another one that I didn't go over, and that was going to be remote lucky friend trades, right? We've been talking about this too, remote lucky friend trades. Now, oh, they don't want us to just do it at our home, okay? Their obsession with us getting out to a location so they can collect our data and watch us move around and see what our characteristics are. Okay, fine. Make a damn Pokestop or something, or a Poke Center, trade center that both of them have to simultaneously go to, I suppose, or you can just put your Pokemon in there, and once they go to theirs in their area, then all these trades can happen. Bingo bango, you get a notification confirming that's what you wanted, and you can do the trade. You don't need to be at the same time. And I'm not talking about the same spot, obviously. My Pokestop is different from your Pokestop down the street if you live across the world, but we can still have two centers in the same spot next to us. You get it what I'm talking about, right? All right, that'd be great. Lucky global trades, or maybe just for an event. Okay, they raised it to like 40 some miles before, and they have never done it again because it's like they hate us now. Anyways, if you did enjoy those ideas, make sure you do give this video a thumbs up. Really appreciate you folks, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.